Hi, I'm Leslie Smoot. Welcome to Harvest Time. Today we're making rolls. Now, of course, you can buy packaged rolls in the grocery store, but nothing compares to homemade rolls that are hot out of the oven, and they are so easy to make. Let's make a batch. We will begin by adding 1 cup of warm water and 1 cup of warm milk. Next, I will add 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of honey. That was an overflowing tablespoon, but that's okay. There we go. And this is 1½ teaspoon salt. Now here is just plain white flour. I have 2 cups of plain white flour. Now the reason I use both white flour and whole wheat flour is because I like the rolls to be nice and light. If you want it to have a denser, heavier texture to it, then you can add all whole wheat. It's up to you. Okay, that looks good. And now I will add the yeast. Now the reason I added warm milk and warm water was to activate this yeast. So you want to make sure the temperature is nice and warm, but not too hot. If it's too hot, it will kill the yeast. Now we'll blend it just a little. Okay, all those ingredients are mixed together nicely. And now I just add 2½ cups of the whole wheat flour, and I will mix it up. The dough has been mixing for 8 minutes, and now all we do is just leave the lid on and let it rest for about 10 minutes. Okay, the dough is ready. Looks good. Let's make sure our pan is ready. You want to spray it so that the rolls won't stick. And I also like to add flour to my countertop to make sure the dough doesn't stick to my countertop. A little extra flour on my fingers. And let's take this dough out. Now you can see how the dough has literally cleaned off the sides of my bowl here. That means it's just right. Okay, good. Just use a little bit of flour to make a nice mound, and then start pulling off one little section at a time. I like to smooth it out, tuck the ends in on the bottom, make just a nice little roll. So I want to turn the oven off. It's already been preheated to 170 degrees, and now we'll proof the rolls. You want to proof the rolls till they've about doubled in size. You might watch it approximately 20 minutes. Oh, wow. These rolls look perfect. So now I set the oven to 350 degrees, and I will let these rolls cook for 22 minutes, and then we'll have hot rolls. Oh, look at this. That looks amazing. You see how nice and golden brown these rolls are? As I said before, nothing compares to the beautiful taste and flavor of hot homemade rolls. I like to put a little butter on the top. Makes it look nice, adds a tiny little bit of wonderful flavor, and it really finishes off the rolls. You know, when you make your own homemade rolls, you know how wholesome it is. It has no additives, no preservatives, no high fructose corn syrup, just good wholesome ingredients. Now that was pretty easy, wasn't it? I think I might have to sample one of these rolls before dinner because it looks too good to pass up. Can you see it steaming? It's so hot. A little bit of butter. And I have some homemade apricot jelly. To put on top of my wholesome whole wheat roll. That's amazing. Delicious.